Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm a licensed private investigator, and here's a PI story I can legally tell you. You might want to get a notebook and pencil, but just do your best. Okay, so I get asked to do surveillance on a man who is suing a car insurance company for several $1,000,000 for injuries he incurred in a car accident several years ago. His case had almost been settled, but the insurance company got an anonymous tip from a source stating that the subject was lying and that they saw him playing tennis at some apartment complex. So the subject had already said that he can no longer play tennis. Like, he played as a hobby. He could no longer play anymore. His injuries were so bad. He even had to quit his job at El Pollo Tropical. He can't get up to go to work each day. It's too painful for him. Well, I guess the attorneys got wind of this and talked to my subject, and the subject and his wife were like, no, that's ridiculous. He wasn't actually playing tennis. He was going there to have an affair with a tennis instructor who lived in that apartment complex. So at that point, everyone's suspicious. Like, the wife is out here all willy-nilly just vouching for her husband. Like, no, you guys have it all wrong. He's really injured. He was just having an affair. No big deal. Well, so that's when I get the case. And he talked about his schedule in his deposition, which he turned out to be really honest about. He really does try to get out of the house 3 times a week. But what he didn't say is that he heads to that apartment complex where he plays tennis. And he has a tennis coach. She's legitimately teaching him tennis. Like, this is a for real, tennis coaching session. So basically, he lied about having an affair so that he wouldn't lose out on millions of dollars. And the wife just went along with it all willy-nilly. Look, I don't math. It don't take a rocket surgeon to figure out that the math ain't mathin'. But listen, it's not my job. My job is to find out, is he playing tennis? Yeah, he is. But I can't just stop there. Are you new here? Absolutely not. So I stick around, even though they got what they needed already. Because you don't break off on an active subject. That's absurd. Well, so my guy shakes the instructor's hand like a gentleman and walks off the court. Well, she hollers after him, and he follows her to her car in the parking lot. They're just laughing together, just like old friends. And they both get into the car. She gets into the driver's seat, and he gets into the passenger seat. And then you just start seeing the car shaking. Y'all, I could not believe my Zoom lens. That car was just a rocket. They all here all willy-nilly in front of God and everybody doing the nasty in this lady's car. Well, so I videotape all this. Turn in my surveillance and my report. And at that point, it's out of my hands. It's none of my business. But I happen to be needy and nosy as hell, just like y'all. So I called a friend of a friend and got the deets. I'll do a part 2.